if you're looking over their stats, they seem to have a pretty balanced scoring where Ellicott leads the team with 13 a game, which is pretty low for a team total.
Khalil McDonald is coming to the game for his first time, number 21 of the Knights. And they are really doubling up on that ball. Stennis goes after it, picks it up. Now he has to get it up in the front court, tries to rush it, and getting back to pick it off was Singleton. Over to Leander. The Knights just keep coming at you. 4:21 to go in this first half from Queens. Here's McDonald all the way through the lane. Can't lay it in as he hung it short. And it's back out. Singleton is on it. Brings it inside. Took an extra step, but somebody landed on his back there. That could have been the foul for Bridgeport. And it looked like, John, there were two ways maybe that call would go.
Yeah. And I was going to say, it looked like Getaway had a piece of that shot that fell short. Looked like it might have been a block.
McDonald coming on for his first time. He does a lot of nice little things when he gets on the court. He is from Campus Magnet locally, 6'5" player. But here is Singleton, the newest of the Knights, converting on his first free throw here. And he has 4 points. Martin makes it a 30-28 Knight game. And if you look at the composition of these Knight ball clubs over the year, this club is starting to fit that look a little more every time you watch them. The second one is good.
Well, they look good here early on. They're playing some strong defense. Got a 3-point lead right now.
31-28. Here's the jumper from the corner, trying to tie it with a three-pointer was more, and he could not get it to go. Marquise's shot had too much on it. Now the Knights of Queens come the other way as Bridgeport misses. Here's McDonald, head of the key, 3:46 to go. They'll hold it out. They'll call a timeout. Will Queens. All right, they called the timeout. 3:42 on the clock in the first half, and they have a 3-point lead. Now we can talk about that formula that seems to work for the Knights. Tough defense, good post player if they can manage one. A lot of role players, a lot of guys who get after you. Hassan Washington was a former player. They had Sean Burton. They had just a host of good mid-sized players. They all chime in at the same time, and a good outside shooter, and they win games. And this team started last year very badly. They started to pick it up down the end of the year, and now Kirk has added some pieces here, which has made them a viable team in this conference again.
Yeah, well, they've done a good job so far. Bridgeport, coming into this game, looked like the favorite coming in, but Queens has really shut down their shooters and played some tight defense.
Now they'll move it up. They'll off the inbound of the timeout. The Knights up by 3. Here is Ellicott to the left side. Ellicott to McDonald. And outside to Singleton, who misses the jump shot there. With the Knights ahead by 3. And up court, Boykin or Moore got blocked. Boykin goes after it. And we have the ball being given over to Bridgeport there. Ball will be thrown in by Moore from the sideline. Moore looking to put it in. Moore does get it in play to Steve Martin. 3:15 to go in the half. Jump shot outside, no good for Martin. And they're squeezing up some shots before they're ready to. And the ball went down on the baseline, and Getaway got to it, and he got fouled. Bridgeport came up fortunate there. I thought that was a force originally, then Getaway got to the loose ball. 3:07 to go in the first half. Here's a look at Getaway at the free throw line. There's Sam. And the first one is no good. Too much of the left of the rim. He's out of Brooklyn Park and Hill College.
And he's only shooting 39% from the free throw line, so he struggles, but he hits that second one.
Hits that second one.
So that ups his percentage, actually.
Yes, it does. Anything is going to up his percentage. 31-29, 3 minutes to go in the first half. The Knights work it wide. Send it on the left side. Back outside to Ellicott. Allicott looking. Allicott passes inside. Now they dump it in to Leander. McDonald made the touch pass. Saw Leander coming down. And there's your motion offense, 33-29. Now they steal it. And to the bucket with a jam is Singleton. He's got 7. And let's see how Bridgeport reacts to this. 2:28 to go. It is only 2 points, 35-29.
And Singleton can get up there. He's
he can.
6'2", not that tall, but threw that one down.
Yeah, he did. Moore with the ball. Moore had it knocked away from behind. Allicott now leads Lance. 2 more for the Knights. And they're getting pumped up in the white. They lead it by 8, 37-29. Boy, that took place in a hurry right there. And it's an 8-point Knight lead as they take advantage of Bridgeport's hesitancy with the basketball.
Yeah, Bridgeport's been playing a little sloppy. They need to have a good, strong 2 minutes here, get into the halftime, make some adjustments to adjust the Queens defense, who's been doing a great job. Yeah,
Martin Singleton really put that ball down.
Yeah.
And he comes out of Bronx Regional High School, the Bronx, New York. And he rumbled that one home. And then they followed it up with a Lands basket. He's from Spring Valley, New York. And the Knights seem to have it revved up right now. And they're leading Bridgeport 37-29. They have taken an 8-point lead. Lacayo has 8, Singleton 7. Leander 4 for the Knights, and Land 7. And on the Bridgeport side, Teairez Stennis with 12. Demetrius Phillips with 6. And then they've had Lee Frazier with 5, Steve Martin with 4. They've cut off that inside play that was going earlier for Bridgeport by putting more pressure on the ball. And the shaky ball handling has hurt Bridgeport now.
Yeah, and it looked like Bridgeport had regained control of the game midway through the half. But Queens has hung in there, and now they have a nice 8-point advantage.
Back to the court we come as Lands and Singleton. You don't want to take them out after that jam. Come back out with Allicott, McDonald, and Leander. And this group, not the tallest group they have, but certainly the most athletic.
Definitely, yes.
We got a couple of 6'5" forwards there like McDonald and Leander all over the ball handler.
Oh.
And there's a steal in the front court by Allicott. Head of the key jump. It's good! And he hit a three-pointer. They gave Allicott a 3. He was right on the line there, and he stepped back 40-29. And once again, Bridgeport, they've seen this come apart in a hurry here. Frazier trying to get to the midcourt line got held.
And there's an example of why defense is so important, because they can create scoring opportunities. And the steal led to an open three-pointer, giving Queens an 11-point lead, their largest lead of the game.
Defense leads to offense, that leads to more defense.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a revolving door. That does not stop.
Yeah.
The Knights have parlayed that into an 11-point lead, and they'll come down and shoot off that foul. And 1-and-1 does not go on the front end there for Frazier. Bridgeport has been shaken a little now. 40-29. Here's Lands, and he made the move, and Frazier said, not yet, I'm not shaking. He takes it away. Comes down, but he can't lay it in. And Lands got the rebound, so maybe he is a little shaken.
Well, they had a 2-on-1 there, and
yeah,
he could have dished it off as well, but he went for the shot, and he missed the layup he should have made.
1:22 to go in the half. Leander pops from the corner. That's no good, and Bridgeport's on the rebound coming up on the minute mark. Stennis, top of the three-point arc. Stennis trying to put it in low to a backing getaway. And McDonald was on his tail, and McDonald was trying to hold him out, committed his second foul. So Khalil McDonald, not to be confused with Adil Lacayo, commits the foul, and we'll watch Sam Getaway go back to the line where he did not look good before. Or he's not looked good on the year, but he made 1 of 2 before, and he hit his first there. He was the low free throw shooter on the club, wasn't he?
Yes.
Getaway. 40-30.
So far, 2 of 3, not bad.
Nope. On any given night.
Yeah.
Minute 7 to go in the half. He really aims now, and he is starting to bring that percentage up. I don't think he liked what John said before. He